Imagine these two scenarios. The first one is this. You're on duty and you get a phone call from internal affairs. You're told that you need to come down for an interview, but you're being interviewed as only a witness. The second call is similar, but it isn't IA calling. It's a detective telling you that you're going to be interviewed as part of a criminal investigation. You're told that you're only a witness, but you're read Miranda prior to the interview starting. Should you call your representation? And this week, I'll be discussing when you should call for help. I'm Steve Serbalik, and I'm a panel attorney with ASCOPS in Arizona. Before I answer the scenarios, I want to address some myths or misconceptions. Just because you're consulting with representation doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Most officers and supervisors have very little contact with internal or criminal investigations into police misconduct. And as a result, there is an incorrect belief that if you just go in and answer the questions, you'll appear cooperative. But if you call for representation, it somehow sends a message that you did something wrong. This is false. When we get calls related to investigations, representatives help gather facts and help you articulate what you know as clearly as possible, even if you personally are not the target of an investigation. If you are asked to provide a statement, you don't want to be misunderstood or, God forbid, misspeak to the extent that an investigation could be launched into your role. When I talk with clients facing an interview, or when I train reps on how to prepare interviewees, the focus we have is organizing their statement to be clear and helpful. In other words, contacting representation doesn't make you look guilty, it makes you well prepared. The second misconception is that representatives don't want to be called if you're a witness only. This is also wrong, as the Peace Officers Bill of Rights specifically allows witnesses to have representatives present during an interview for serious misconduct cases. Reps in internal interviews play a critical role. They can ensure an interview is being recorded, offer advice on how to clearly answer questions, and can help you recognize if an interview is going differently than you expected. So with these two myths out of the way, here's the answer to the questions posed at the beginning. For scenario one, when you're a witness in an internal investigation, you absolutely should call a rep. Run the scenario by the rep to make sure you've organized your thoughts and discuss with them whether or not you want the rep present for your interview. For scenario two, this one's even more clear-cut. If you are read Miranda during an investigation, stop immediately. Call a lawyer. Even if you did nothing wrong. The rules for conduct for criminal investigations are completely different than those in place for internal investigations. You're being told you have the right to a lawyer. ASCOPS provides our members with legal representation. Take it. I always want to have officers call me if they're read Miranda, even if the officer is told that they're, quote, just a witness. That's not saying that I'll always advise against consenting to the interview in the end. In fact, in the majority of cases, I recommend officers provide statements, but no one should ever give a statement after Miranda without discussing the matter with their lawyer first. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to help the channel grow. Please share this video with others that you know that may find it helpful. And be on the lookout for future videos. They come out every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Arizona time. I'm Steve Serbalik. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.